The opinions expressed here are those of the students and do not necessarily reflect the positions of Tyler Junior College.
Coming up on DrumBeat TV, if you're tired of grocery store produce, there is another option in town.
Find out how you can become a published author, poet, or artist.
And what does the future hold for Deadpool now that Disney is involved?
Broadcasting live from Studio 1108 in Jenkins Hall on the campus of Tyler Junior College, this is the DrumBeat, bringing you the latest from students like you.
Thank you for joining us on DrumBeat TV. I'm Taylor T-Back.
And I'm Andrea Valdez. Every year, Hispanic Heritage Month runs from September 15th through October 15th. Many celebrations were held across East Texas, including the Rose City Fiesta, an event hosted in Tyler Bergfield Park. The event kicked off the celebration for Hispanic Heritage Month. TJC hosted a guest lecture over Hispanic heritage. Some local middle schools and high schools that celebrated the month also joined in on the festivities. Tyler Junior College President Juan Mejia was invited to speak at Three Lakes Middle School alongside some other guest speakers from around the community. National Hispanic Heritage Month celebrates the contributions of Hispanic culture within America.
From Sunday, October 6th to Saturday, October 12th, students participated in Mental Health Week. TJC helped students reduce their stress by bringing mental health speakers to campus. Additionally, students were able to join in on an open yoga session on the lawn, and they were invited to the Peta Pooch event, which took place in the library. Mental health is an important issue which students need to be aware of all year long. The TJC does offer counseling services to those in need Monday through Friday. You have to make an appointment through the TJC website, and once scheduled, you can find the counselor on the second floor of the Rogers Student Center.
On Saturday mornings, you can stop by the Rose City Farmers Market in downtown Tyler. This farmers market offers fresh food from local farmers. Victoria Martinez has more.
On Saturdays through November 17th, you can find the Rose City Farmers Market in downtown Tyler. From 8 a.m. until noon, the community gets the chance to purchase fresh produce, meats, local coffee, and more. There are a few things that make this market unique.
I love what this farmers market stands for, specifically the Rose City Market. They have really good standards. Their vendors are all, whatever they're selling is something they've either made or grown themselves. So it's nothing they're getting in from, other area markets or, other parts of the state. It's all from their home, and there's a certain radius. I believe it's about 70-mile radius around the market where everything comes from.
Shopping at a farmer's market provides a unique experience for patrons. Rose City Farmers Market also has live entertainment and yoga.
Here you can literally talk to the farmer that's growing the food, so they know everything about it, what's put on it, and in terms of pesticides or how the soil is or any question like that. They're literally growing it themselves with their hands and their hard work. So I think that's a huge difference. There's a big difference too in something that's local and grown well, that in terms of nutrients and things like that.
You can even find new products at Rose City Farmers Market that aren't available at your typical grocery store.
So I grow microgreens. What are microgreens? So microgreens are baby plants. They're harvested at the first leaf that comes out when you plant something from seed. So they call that the cotyledon leaf. So according to a bunch of scientific mumbo-jumbo, it's those leaves are up to 40 times more nutrient concentrated than full-grown greens.
Rose City Farmers Market accepts SNAP and WIC payments. They also offer live entertainment and yoga. I'm Victoria Martinez for TheDrumBeat.com.
Stop by Saturday for fresh seasonal veggies. When we return, we look at some comic book drama as well as the next step in camera phone technology. Stay tuned.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Welcome back to the show. If you are an artist or someone that enjoys to create, hoping that your work can one day be seen by thousands of people, the next story by Gerardo Morales might interest you.
Writing, like creating poems or stories, can be a way to creatively express oneself. Photography, like taking photos of landscapes or even a selfie, can not only be a way of capturing a moment, but capturing an idea. And art, like sketching or painting, can be a form of challenging people's perspective. If you do one or more of these things as a hobby or in your spare time, your creation is already eligible to be shown to thousands or possibly many more of students through these magazines located around many of TJC's corners, named the Bell Tower.
The Bell Tower is a totally student-driven creative publication. It basically showcases student work of all different types, from literary, poems, short stories, graphic pieces, art pieces, photography pieces. And so a student can get published, which is a really big thing.
That was Tori Wiley, a visual communications professor at TJC. And as he said, being published can be a very great deal. Having your work printed in the Bell Tower is not only a way to showcase to your friends and family your achievement, but it can also boost or kick off your career.
It's a career starter because you can say I'm a published artist or a published writer. That's how you get a job, is through a portfolio, through a printed piece, or, it's not necessarily the resume. It's what you can do, your talents and abilities.
Juan Lester, a visual communication student who enjoys spending time behind a camera to shoot several photos and a computer to create graphic designs, has some advice to those who plan on submitting their work.
You want to do your best to show the world what you can do, and I feel like the Bell Tower really does that very, very well.
And like many of us, TJC has a creative side of its own, as it hosts an art festival for an entire month every spring semester.
It showcases all the arts at TJC. Everything from dance to literary pieces to art to photography to music and everything in between.
This is Gerardo Morales for TheDrumBeat.com.
If you want to submit into the Bell Tower, you have until November 14th. You must be a student to submit and are limited to 3 submissions in total. All must be original work. Submissions may be turned into Humanities, Communications, and Fine Arts Office in Jenkins Hall. The submission form with all the information and guidelines can be found at tjc.edu/belltower. Good luck to all that submit this semester.
Last broadcast, we filled you in on some of the drama regarding Spider-Man, Marvel, and Sony. Well, things are starting to get a little more interesting. According to some sources, a trade typically seen in the world of sports is about to hit the comic book world. Sony, who currently has the rights to Spider-Man, is hoping to get both X-Men and Deadpool in return for the young web-slinger. In our last broadcast, we confirmed that Spider-Man's legacy in the Marvel Universe has, as of now, been extended for a few more on-screen appearances, but these dealings are hoping to add a more permanent solution into play. We'll keep you updated as we learn more details.
Google has announced an upcoming release for the new Pixel 4 and Pixel 4 XL. The new phones will feature advanced camera capabilities, motion sense, faster processing power, and longer battery life. 2 of the biggest features are Google's own new Face Unlock system, which is meant to rival Apple's Face ID and Motion Sense, which allows the Pixel 4 to be controlled with hand gestures, no touching of the phone required. The Pixel 4 will come in 3 new colors, white, black, and a limited edition orange option. You can get the Pixel 4 starting at $799, which is currently lower than Google's previous flagship smartphone, the Pixel 3. It is available for pre-order today and will be released on October 24th.
Coming up after the break, we take a look at a new student organization that will celebrate the 200th anniversary of Bahai Faith.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you,
I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Roll over. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope, I'm high. Let's order in.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different.
Recently, the western U.S. has averaged more than 1,900 earthquakes and 3,800 significant wildfires each year. So chances are, there will be more of both near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Welcome back to the show. Celebration and religion plays a large role in many people's lives. From Christmas, celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, to Hanukkah, commemorating the rededication of the Second Temple in Jerusalem. Now comes another celebration of faith that you may not have heard of. This month of October is a special one for many, as it is marking the 200th anniversary to the birth of the predecessor and herald of the Bahai faith, the Bab, whose ministry paved the way to the appearance of the Baha'u'llah, the founder of the Bahai faith. Several people and places throughout the world will celebrate the anniversary, including some of our very own from TJC and Tyler. The Bahai Club, a club based around the faith, will host an event celebrating this meaningful occasion. Caitlin Vest, the current president of the Bahai Club, has more to say.
It's going to be kind of a fancier but not, formal event where we're going to have some different faith leaders from around the area, and I believe maybe as far as Houston we may have somebody coming to kind of be there. We're going to have them from all different religions. It's not going to be just the Baha'i faith, but it's going to be to celebrate the oneness. Our hope is that if even one person walks away thinking, wow, I never thought about this in this kind of way, I've learned so much from this, our goal is achieved.
The club invites you to the celebration of the Baha'i Faith's 200th anniversary, which will take place on Saturday, November 2nd in the Rogers Student Center Apache Rooms. They will have the award-winning TJC Choir with an amazing performance, a guest speaker to educate those who may not know about the Baha'i Faith, and a reception with food options for vegetarians and non-vegetarians to enjoy. Again, it will be November 2nd in the Apache Rooms starting at 7 p.m. The Bahai Club hopes to see you there.
Taking care of the planet is something that many people strive to do and find pride and accomplishment in. Well, that doesn't end here at Tyler Junior College because you may not know it, but there is an action happening before your eyes that strives to keep TJC beautiful. Gerard Morales brings you more about this initiative.
There is something lurking within the vast land and the deep oceans that threatens and has taken the lives of several, but not limited to, sea creatures. At least 267 marine species globally, including 86% of sea turtles, 44% of seabirds, and 43% of marine animals, have been directly affected by this immense threat. Trash. At times, trash can act like a virus. It can be seen all around us, and it never seems to stop spreading. And the only way to slow it down and even stop it is to take action. And that action is something that has been happening here at TJC for the past 2 years that has been trying to solve and limit this problem under the name Keep TJC Beautiful.
We basically work to keep TJC as beautiful as possible. We have recycle pickup dates and as well as other sustainability acts in progress just to try to keep TJC beautiful. We do Adopt a Spot, the recycling days. We go and check the filters on campus for the water bottles. So instead of just going and buying the plastic water bottles out of the vending machines, you can just go ahead and bring your reusable water bottle and just go ahead and get that filtered water right in there.
Adopt a Spot is a program where TJC is split into several sections, and each section has a club or organization in charge of keeping it clean and maintained throughout the semester. In addition to Adopt a Spot, there is also Recycling Days.
So Recycling Days is every other Thursday in the maintenance building, which is SR6, and you bring your recyclable items. Either we just give out the green bags, but you bring your recyclable items and we will go ahead and sort it for you. As long as you have them all clean and what is recyclable, then we'll do it for you.
On November 14th, they will have their big recycling day where you can make a difference and enjoy yourself at the same time.
It's going to be great. We're going to have a artist come out and he makes like real art that you'll put on the walls out of trash, and then hopefully he'll do a little teach us how to do it as well, and so everybody can leave us something. But you bring your recyclable items, you get to listen to him talk and speak about it. Hopefully we'll have different organizations on campus bring in their own art and recyclable stuff, and it'll be really great.
This is Gerardo Morales for thedrumbeat.com.
Recycling days are every other Thursday in the maintenance building, SR6. The materials accepted are plastic number 1, such as soda and water bottles, plastic number 2, such as laundry soap and shampoo bottles, cardboard with no food residue inside, office and class paper with no personal information, newspapers, magazines, and magazine stock paper. Remember to keep TJC beautiful.
Juan Mejia is the 7th president of Tyler Junior College. His official inauguration was held Friday, October 11th in the Wagstaff Gymnasium. Community members, students, faculty, and staff came to witness the historic event. The week leading up to the inauguration was celebrated with student-centered activities, such as Dr. Mejia Trivia, Juan a Piece of Pizza, and selfies with the president. Congratulations, Dr. Mejia. Thank you all so much for watching.
And remember to check in on our next Drumbeat broadcast, the 30th of this month.
The opinions expressed here are those of the students and do not necessarily reflect the positions of Tyler Junior College.